I was just going to show you my build on my ogre. This is the most survivable build I could find, and I'm pretty sure I looked at every single node on the tree, but I'll show you why. I mean, this is, you don't need to worry about that because you already got all that in there anyway, but it's the toughness, and I don't know, I think there's some other toughness, and then this just gives you 10% extra attack power because every time you attack, you get more attack power, and 4% damage resistance. This isn't really the survivable stuff, but I was just trying to remember. Oh, okay, this just gives you damage resistance every time you attack up to 5 stacks, so that's 20% damage resistance. Anytime you're just standing there going swing, 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 swing. And then 5% toughness damage reduction and damage resistance while above 75 stamina, which is like always, unless if you're using a shield. So that's just a continual damage resistance there. And then I get the super long dash, and then just this one, not these two, but just this one, replenish 10% of your toughness per enemy. So if you hit 10 enemies, then it can give you all of your toughness back, basically. But it at least gives you some. It comes in handy in a pinch when you notice your blue bar is low, then you just hit that and hit a bunch of enemies. I don't know what rending does, but I was just trying to work my way down. Um, Melee, weak spot, strength. I just had to get that, so it didn't really matter. But oh yeah, this one. This one helps up your DPS pretty good for when you're fighting heavier guys. But you get 1 stack of bleed per melee hit, or plus 4 stacks of bleed on a heavy hit. But each stack wears off quick. But I think they can have up to like 10 or 15 stacks. So if you just like keep on hitting them, then you just keep stacks of bleed on them constantly, and just adds to your DPS. But that was just one I had to get because I'm going down. But then I didn't want to go this way because this changes your. Oh, because I got this aura. I was trying to remember why. I'm like, yeah, but I need one aura. Yeah, 20% toughness replenishment for you and allies and coherency. So that's just always working anytime you're near a team member. And then this is the main survivor stuff here, aside from the stuff at the top, though. 25 more toughness. And then these two, what's this? This is more melee damage. But this one here is too stubborn to die. 100% toughness replenishment while below 50% health. So that's awesome. Anytime you're low on health, it's going to replenish your toughness faster. And oh yeah, I got this just because it kind of, I was trying to bump his damage up at least a little bit, not just go all survival, but it's 2.5% melee attack speed, and it stacks 5 times. So by the time you hit 5 times and you're fighting your way through a horde, then you've got that extra. I think that adds up to like another 12.5%. So that plus them other ones up there is like 30-40% extra. But then you get to these. Weapon swap speed is great because you swap weapons really slow when you're going from your gun to your club and stuff like that. And then 2% strength on damage taken. So when you get hit, strength helps you stagger enemies, I found out, with both guns and with melee weapons. That stacks up to 5 times, so that's another 10%, I guess. But the main one is this one here. You get 10 stacks of Feel No Pain. Each stack grants 3% toughness replenishment and 3% damage reduction, too. So both of those are awesome. And taking damage removes 1 stack, but it's 10 times 3, so that's 30% toughness replenishment, and then 10 times 3 on the toughness. On the damage reduction, that's 30% damage reduction, which is amazing. And then you get the stacks back every 2 seconds when you get hit, so they just come right back. But then on top of that, this one buffs this one, and it says Feel No Pain grants 2 plus 2.5% toughness replenishment per stack. So I said 30% toughness replenishment, but it's actually another 12.5, so that's 40, 42 toughness replenishment extra. Oh, and then the absolute monster here is when Feel No Pain reaches, which is this one, reaches 5 stacks or below, which means you got hit 5 times, I guess. You push back enemies and replenish 50% of your toughness. So you just get half your toughness back. It can only occur once every 30 seconds. Oh, they changed this because it was 100% of your toughness, and then it took 120 seconds. Now it's 50% of your toughness every 30 seconds. That sounds good too. I didn't get this, but yeah, I didn't get it because I'm out of points. And if you really, I analyze like all this stuff like a mug. It's like I feel like I've got this perfect as far as having somewhat decent damage and a really survivable build.